Hi there, Taurus, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of April the 26th through to May the 2nd. Happy birthday to any of you celebrating a birthday this week. I hope you have an awesome one. So I shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. First up, we have the Five of Wands reversed. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, followed by the Eight of Wands upright, and lastly we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So Taurus, for your overall energy, you have that of the Five of Wands reversed. This is interesting because the full moon, which will be happening on the weekend of the 25th, 26th, and now it's come to an end, and I always call this full moon madness when it's in the upright position. A lot of times, especially too with it being in Taurus, a lot of times too the Five of Wands can represent an element of competition, stiff competition. So some of you could be involved with something that is competitive. Maybe you have a highly competitive job, or you're in competitive sports or something like that, so that would make sense. The competition will be coming to an end this week. It'll be something that will be, over and done with. For others of you that this is representing that he said, she said, full moon madness type of drama, it could be that you see it this week coming to an end, or perhaps this week you spend diffusing what kind of, went a little wonky maybe during the week of full moon madness. So for some of you, that's what it is. You could be just dealing with it. Maybe some of you have decided to step away from it. I power to you if you did. If you decided to step away from the drama, especially if it was created by others around you, you do not need to be involved with that, because I always say with the Five of Wands energy, it's a lot of nonsense, and it's just petty drama that goes nowhere. In the end, it just wastes our time and our energy. So good for you guys. You're either coming out of it, you're stepping away from it, or it's diffusing on its own. Either way, good news. Right at the beginning of the week, we do have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles in the upright position. I call this my little hoarder card. This is where we're holding on perhaps a little bit too tightly to our old belief systems, too tightly to material goods. That kind of thing. Can be a need to save. Maybe we're having to save or, put money aside weekly for things. When the card is inverted, however, this can point to, say, for some of you, maybe some of you are coming out of debt. Maybe you've just paid off your card, your vehicle, or something like that. And you're like, okay, I'm done with that debt. Don't have to worry about that anymore. For others of you, perhaps you've had a garage sale and you got rid of some of your things. You could have perhaps sold old merchandise that you no longer need. It could be anything from maybe you had a vehicle and you sold it, because you have a new one and you don't need that one anymore. For others of you, you could just be releasing old belief systems and old patterns and old habits that no longer serve you. Now, it's paired up here with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. I always call this a strong, independent person card. This is where we could be digging in our heels. Sometimes we can become a little bit too independent in this energy. Sometimes it's like we're like saying to people like, no, it's okay. I got this. I can do this on my own. Try not to be a little bit too independent, because sometimes that can push people away. If somebody wants to help you, Taurus, let them help you. That's all I'm saying. Also, too, this can point to perhaps having more financial money that's at your disposal, because you see here in the beginning of the week, perhaps there's a debt that's taken off your shoulder, or you've sold something and now you see it puts you in the Nine of Pentacles. You have more finances at your disposal. Some of you could have landed a job. Maybe you landed a pretty decent job that pays well. Others of you could have gotten extra money doing something else, maybe moonlighting, a side job, that kind of thing. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Eight of Wands here in the upright position. This is lots of communication, lots of things going on, activity. Could be making plans to travel. Sometimes this can indicate a sudden need to travel somewhere quickly. It could be a road trip, it could be a short trip, could be a long trip for some of you. whatever the situation is. For others of you, this is arrows of love find their mark. Perhaps you are meeting up with somebody and there's lots of communication. Could be a new person on the scene, and you know how that goes. There's usually back and forth, phone calls, text messages, emails, that kind of thing, plans being made. For others of you, this is good news if you have your own business, especially if you're in sales, because this could indicate a lot of sales coming your way, lots of communication. If you sent out your resume, say you're looking for work, this could be a lot of action and activity coming back and forth. And whatever this communication is, Taurus, it puts you at ease, because now we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. Ten of Wands upright, this can point to oppressive load, or even oppressive worrying, where we're worrying excessively about a situation. This is where we can finally release those worries. Also, too, if you've had too much on your plate lately, perhaps people have just been dumping everything on you. Friends, family members, neighbors, what have you, co-workers, they've been dumping all of their stuff on you. Perhaps you're finally saying, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. Maybe you're delegating some of your work, which is always recommended when the Ten of Wands is in the upright. Something is going on. It's either releasing, all this communication is releasing your fears about something or your worries about something, or it could be getting you moving in a different direction where you can finally release some of those oppressive burdens. So that is your reading for this week, Taurus. I really hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.